All right, what's going on, everyone? We are back with another podcast, but today is going to be a little different because we're just going to freestyle it. And we're just going to talk about anything that comes to mind. I know last video I said we're going to talk about the dark web, but we kind of have to do a little more research so we know what to say and what not to say because that's a pretty hefty topic on what you can see on there. So, yeah, we're just going to freestyle. I got the boys, Joe, Eli, and Justin in here, and we're still waiting on another one, David. But our boy John just got screwed over, so he won't be here with us today. But yeah,
Yeah,
so let's
he
get this
works.
started, boys.
He works
What
a
do you guys want
pretty
to talk
shitty.
about? Anything?
Let's talk about Coomer's shitty job.
All right, let's do
Oh, I don't.
it.
Oh, oh. The world ain't ready for that yet. No, um,
No,
not at all.
it's a lot of noise.
A lot of noise.
So basically, he was told that he has to work a shift that he wasn't supposed to, and even though he's off the clock, he still decided to say okay.
And
But
it's a 16-hour shift.
a 16-hour shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that noise. You will never catch me doing that. No, thank you.
Fuck that, dude.
Oh yeah.
Mm. So how was everybody's day?
The quarantine life.
The quarantine life again.
Yeah, basically, we have to keep doing it over this in the meantime until this slows down. But it is what it is, and we're gonna work with what we have. But I woke up at a hash of 2:30 p.m. Fell asleep at 6 a.m.
Hey,
Oh, what
Yep,
a
fell
loser.
asleep at 6 a.m. because my sleep schedule is completely screwed over.
What a loser.
But it is what it is. Oh, what a loser! Oh. I mean, it is what it is. Got to work with what you got. We've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately. No one wants to smoke. That's all I said. 1v1 me, Rust, any day, because you will never beat me. I will clap that ass. And I put that on
Let's talk
God.
about that.
You're staring
Let's
at my
talk
soul
about
right now.
Let's just fucking talk about that. If we're gonna call somebody out on some real shit, give me a heads up. Because
I
that
don't
really
think
fucked me
that's
up last night.
I don't think we should say names if we're talking about certain things.
Hey, I'm only gonna call out people that know it's a joke. I'm not gonna
Fuck
call out
me
any.
up.
Shout out
That's
to
a
Brian
Yeah,
fact.
Richards.
fucking Brian Richards and Justin Chubbs. Y'all still fucking lost.
No, those are cool guys. They're cool guys.
Yeah, they're chill. They know it's a joke.
Oh, they ain't
Or do
fucking-
they?
They got fucking Smirnoff Ice. If you drink Smirnoff Ice on a daily basis, your fucking balls are in your stomach.
Your balls are in your stomach.
You
shot
fuck-
for shot for shot, dude.
Yeah, shot for shot. Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Shot, take a shot.
It is what it is, man. That's
Or
funny.
ask me anonymous questions on YOLO, you fucking pussies.
Oh my god, dude. You remember Ask FM?
Yo, matter of
remember.
fact, follow me on Omegle.
Oh, David's in here. So, David, we kind of changed it up a little bit. We're just gonna freestyle it today. He looks clueless. All right. Here he goes with
What's
the
up, Maggie?
Alabama Roll Tide shirt coming in strong. David Mute,
Inside.
man himself. Roll Tide.
We're gonna get dirty for this one here.
I'm dirty.
You'll see.
Oh boy, let's see what he's gonna do. Oh man,
Damn, what happened to Brett? Yo, I just left him?
basically.
Damn, he's playing CSGO anyways.
So, fun fact: we were all in an Xbox party just now. Decided to start this, and we just left homeboy hanging.
Zolas, you're staring me right in the soul right now, dude.
That's what I like to hear.
He's like,
Because I love it.
Huh?
What'd
you say?
Bro.
Anyways, so let's start off by this question. After this quarantine is over, right? What is the one place you guys want to visit?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, bro.
100%.
We're going
Okay.
to Olive Garden.
100%.
Or I could have just said restaurant. All right.
We're going to get breadsticks with a side of ranch
100%.
and yeah,
Talk
Poker
shit about
Pepsi.
it. Honestly, it's amazing.
Reuben with the side salad ranch, baby.
What the tour
Oh,
of
yeah.
Italy. Mm.
Tortellini, dude. Oh,
How about Olive Garden?
I
Honestly,
love it, dude.
want to go to
Their breadsticks slap. No cap.
Texas
wanna-
Roadhouse got
The
good.
cap is off in my head.
I want to go to Florida. I'd love to go there. Never been there. So
Yeah. That's one place we want to go to is Florida. Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna party our lives off.
Michigan blows. Okay, I'm saying that
Michigan
right.
blows.
Michigan sucks.
Go
Alright?
Bucks.
Buccaneers. Let's talk about Brady going to the Buccaneers, man. That's some wild shit, man.
Brady going to the Buccaneers. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, I forgot. Sauce doesn't know anything about sports.
Yeah, I don't know much about sports. I know stuff about MMA and like soccer. Other than that, yeah, you can.
All right, it's all about
yeah.
MMA then. Let's talk about fucking Khabib and Tony Ferguson.
The Bucks.
Yeah, because Khabib wants to stay at home for this
Wants to stay
coronavirus
at home.
outbreak, and Ferguson's got that devil
That's
eyes,
the
and he's
fifth
like, he
time,
don't
right?
care.
That's the
Yeah,
fifth time, right?
That's the 5th time that they're rescheduling this.
You
Now
honestly
it's not even rescheduled.
They should just fight in their backyards.
And also, they
media,
changed it to where
No
now,
Joe Rogan, nothing.
yeah, now they changed it that Henry Cejudo's supposed to be the main card now.
Oh, what up, baby?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What's up?
We got
He's got the Tua. Okay.
Tua. Future Lions quarterback right there.
Okay, did you say
Get it.
pussies? Did you say pussies to us? Is that what you said? Yeah. That is what it is.
No, that buck guy down there. Little fuck guy.
David, you ain't give a shit.
Sorry, they beat us in 2014. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's true though. It's the 5th fucking time. I don't think we're never gonna see those two guys fight though.
Well, I've seen today that they were talking about rescheduling it for August.
Damn.
And who knows? Probably fucking Khabib gonna die from that fucking virus.
Speaking of UFC, what about John Jones?
Oh,
Fucking that
boy.
That guy,
This
that
fucking
fucking
guy.
guy.
Oh,
He's starting to piss me off, dude.
oh,
He has
oh,
such a good career going for him.
oh,
Fucks
the
up
coke
hundreds of times.
John
for this
Jones?
shit.
David,
Yeah, he got caught with what was it, drugs again,
Guns,
or
I
what
think.
was it? Guns? Yeah, it was guns.
David, which video is better? Road to Glory 1 or Road to Glory 2?
Here's the video that's better. Talking about what we're trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Zeke just ran 43 yards for a touchdown.
How long ago was that? Like 6 years ago?
You know, we all meet at this bar every year to go watch Michigan and Ohio State, and
How about Michigan, though? They can't get through
we
anything.
we all leave crying every year.
Michigan couldn't even get through Alabama's backup quarterback.
Oh, real funny, man. Real funny.
Mac
Wanna lie?
Jones, Jerry Judy, 75 yards.
Michigan
Dave,
blows.
What's
What
up?
made you in Alabama?
12 years ago, Uncle Steve introduced me.
Nice.
The rest was history. The rest was history. This hoodie I'm wearing underneath it right here, this guy right here, came from the stadium, 2012.
Let's go, baby.
Nice, bro. Hell
We
yeah.
out
From
here.
Mexico from the dirt roads. That's fucking impressive.
Jesus Christ.
Came from the fucking sidewalks. Wait, what sidewalks? Nothing but dirt down there.
None but dirt.
Hey, they're nice down there. Chill out, bro.
Oh, in
Cancun was
Alabama,
the nice thing
in
down there.
Alabama, they got that unclimbable RZR hill, RV hill.
I could do that shit with my fucking quad backwards.
Bullshit, dude.
About-
No way. And everybody in the background's like, he almost had it, brother. He almost had that one. And like 11 guys rush over, flip their fucking doom buggy over.
Y'all talking about Alabama?
No, well, the state of Alabama, yeah.
What about that irrelevant Ohio?
Irrelevant as shit, dude. I hate that state. I'll call out the whole state. I hate that place. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Hey, weren't you born in Youngstown though?
Go Bucks.
They were in Youngstown.
Weren't you born from Youngstown? Aren't you from Youngstown?
Wait, Joe, you were born in Ohio?
Nope.
Damn.
You were born in
About to say, you better get your ass over there, boy.
Better go over to that border, boy.
Better go over to that Ohio.
Is this a podcast or is this 4 people going in on one?
Joe,
Hey, guys.
Joe was born February 1st, 1999 at Dearborn Oakwood Hospital at 12:48 p.m. And
Did you fucking give birth to him or something?
that's when allegedly.
You see Justin just giving birth to Joe
Giving
in
birth to Joe and shit?
1999. He's
Oh,
going,
yeah. I was like, oh! They're like, stop pushing.
9:45 at night, but
2:36 p.m.
You're gonna tell me when you were born? I was the one that did it. All right, makes sense.
Justin
C-section.
just birthed everybody.
You want to see my scar?
no, please.
So do they film WrestleMania tonight, like with no crowd?
That's
That's
what I hear.
Actually, with one fan there.
One
Just
family.
one
See
fan.
the Undertaker one. Yeah, baby.
Undertaker.
Went back to his old look.
I can't believe that dude's still around,
AJ
dude.
Styles in a, what is it, a tomb fucking match?
Tombstone pile driver.
Hit him with that.
That's fine.
I never got into that as a kid.
Speaking of wrestling, who's your guys' favorite wrestler?
Actually,
Rey
Eddie Guerrero,
Mysterio.
the Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Eddie
All right.
Guerrero.
All
Oh, yeah, baby. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Eddie Guerrero.
Shawn Michaels or Stone Cold?
Stone Cold's funny. Like, would you like to have a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Stone Cold's a man, dude.
I never got into it as a kid. Ever.
Mine was probably Jeff Hardy.
The Hardy Boys.
Remember when he
Hardy
do like
Boy.
a swanton bomb off like a 70 foot?
Hair and just free fall for 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
People didn't know if
No!
they were able to laugh or break the freaking ring in half.
You remember when he broke his back on the ladder?
Yeah.
Who was that one guy? Parachuted into the ring and he died.
Owen
It was
Hart.
Hart. The good old Hart.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Yeah, he was he wasn't parachuting, wasn't he? On a zip line?
Yeah,
Zipline. Yeah.
Let's I don't know if this is something, have you guys anything you guys have seen yet? Have you guys seen the new Chris Benoit documentary?
No. I have not. Is
It looks like your hat's floating on you.
You look like MGK, bro. In the Wild Boy video.
All I'm gonna say is it's a good freaking documentary. You should go
Let's
watch.
just talk about how Little John is fucking trending on Twitter right now. Little
Look him
John.
up, Joe.
Didn't Lil John have a rap battle with somebody tonight?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, I think he had a rap battle.
No, Little John, man. He's like 75 years old. He's like fucking Juicy J, like 75 years old, talking about I'm just popped apart. I'm still fucked up or some stupid shit. He's like 85 years old, bro.
That's freaking
You
great.
got Lil John or T-Pain?
Okay.
Yeah. Little John or T-Pain?
Okay. Yeah.
Remember when T-Pain's I'm Sprung video dropped back like 15 years ago? He was up on the fucking roof of the house. She's like, I'm doing them dishes.
Jesus Christ.
That was a dope ass melody. She got me. Got me doing things I never do. I'm telling you do.
I went to a Lions game. I think it was with it was when the Patriots played them, like on Monday or Sunday Night Football last year, and they had Lil Jon as the halftime show.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck, dude.
And
That's
he
terrible.
was singing that song, what was it, Shots? It was like,
Oh,
"Shots,
God.
shots, shots." And everybody in there is like 50 years old plus, and they're all white, and nobody knows what the hell's going on.
Sounds about right.
And I'm the
Who
only one
fuck's
just
this
like,
guy?
Shots? Who's taking shots? Who are these people?
Who are these people taking shots? I don't understand this.
You guys think it's a good move that Brady went to the Bucks?
Yeah, I can see what of
Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, bro. They're gonna be eating on them short slants and outs. Tom Brady dishes off 5 yards. Mike Evans.
Jesus. I'm just tired of seeing the Patriots every year.
Me too.
I'm tired of it.
I want them to lose every year now.
You
That's
guys,
why I have no interest in the NFL.
Super Bowl was kind of good this year. 49ers Chiefs. That was good as fuck.
who do you guys think's gonna win next year?
That's why I didn't. That's why I
The
really lost
Detroit
interest in
Lions.
You're
The
an idiot.
Detroit Lions all day, every day, baby.
Lions every
And the
day.
Tigers are winning the fucking World Series. Calling
Yep,
it
Tigers
this
are
year.
definitely winning.
I wish we had
Put
Coomer
1,000
in,
on it.
man.
Dallas, baby.
Tiger going to the World
Are you a
Series.
Dallas fan? They have 3 playoff wins in 24
How
years.
about the boys. How about the boys?
I mean, the only thing Jerry's good at is building a fucking line.
David, just fucking shut up, dude.
I wish we had Coomer in here, bro. He would defend Stafford with his life.
Oh
Homer's
my god.
We're looking at the camera and be like Stafford is
Stafford.
the greatest college quarterback and NFL quarterback ever.
Greatest college. That's why he couldn't win an SEC championship
He's like-
against Alabama.
Ain't at Georgia.
He sucks, that man.
What college did Matthew Stafford go to?
Georgia.
Oh, he went to Georgia?
The one where Tua hit a nice 2nd and 26 on their ass.
Ah.
Clip.
Clip it.
Curb Street. Calm down.
He said, clip it.
So,
I got the tickets on the wall in the living room. Here, let's go get them. I'll be back.
so what's up with guys
He's
know
actually going to get him.
Scarborough?
Let's talk brass tacks.
Talk brass tacks.
Can't fucking hear you, Justin.
You can't.
Bush did 9/11.
No,
Can you guys not hear me?
a little bit low.
Gentlemen,
Sir.
Let's see it.
How about that?
the Atlanta ticket right there.
That's it.
Better?
Mm.
Mm.
See that, Joe? You haven't seen one of those in 6 years.
Damn.
Just playing. All right, move on. Let's go.
Throwing
All right, change it.
shots.
Let's
Jesus
go.
Christ.
Wait, let's change the subject real quick.
So, no, hey. All right, since we're on football, what do you guys think about this draft coming up, 23rd?
It's gonna be virtual.
Yeah, you guys pay attention to all the people coming into it?
Nope.
Not at all?
Burrows, Tua.
What do you think about Joe Burrow? He was like a 3rd string at Ohio State, wasn't he?
All right, David, I got a question for you.
I think Burrow's good. I
I
don't know.
think he got placed into a system. The dude was the offensive coordinator for the Saints, and then he came to LSU, and next thing you know, it's a whole different team. And then the guy leaves.
Oh, and yeah, because then he didn't. Where'd he go? He didn't go to
Went to the
Clemson.
Panthers.
Oh, he went back to the pros.
Yeah, he went to the Panthers.
So he just came to college football for 1 year.
So, and Joe Burrow before that, he played for LSU the year before, and he I can bring his stats up. It's like he 10 times over his stats from the year before. And he had the same weapons.
I think Tua's okay. I think Burrows is good. I think Tua's a gamble with the hip injury, but I think Tua's talent's better.
Yeah. I think you could place Joe Burrow in any system and they'll win.
Yeah,
He's like a Tom Brady, you know.
The Bengals suck.
that's what I.
Tom Brady that kisses his kids.
Hey.
He's gonna,
Come here, son.
Look at Eli stressing down there.
He's like, come here, son. Give me another one. While he's getting massaged down. While he's getting rubbed up on.
He
He's
was like, come on, Jack, that wasn't good enough.
He's like, come here, dog. Run it back again.
Run it.
Run it real quick, homie.
Jesus. That's fucked.
Let's
You
talk
love to
about
see
some
it.
funny shit I woke up to, though. So, like, you know, I think everybody does this shit. They wake up and check social media when they wake up. Like, damn, what they missed. I watched that Little Peep shave his fucking eyebrows. Not Little Peep, Little Pump. Shaved his fucking eyebrows.
I was about to say, didn't he die a little while ago?
Yeah, he grew a full ass beard too.
This motherfucker shaved his eyebrows.
Dude, that's fucking stupid. Oh my god.
So what's the deal with Scarborough, man?
Bo Scarborough from
Yeah.
Alabama.
Is he gonna
He was
blow up?
overhyped. He was
Is he gonna
overhyped.
blow up?
He might. He might. He's young.
Eric Henry, though.
He's like Derrick Henry, but I mean, he's not Derrick Henry.
Eric Henry.
He's the same size pretty much as Derrick
I
Henry.
think Tannehill should have got a big, like as big as a contract.
No.
I was to say that he's the luckiest guy in the world.
Yeah, Derrick Henry got him that contract.
113 million.
I know for what 75
For
yards
one
a game in the
game.
playoffs.
My
I
God.
got a question for you guys. How do you think Lamar Jackson's gonna do this year? Think he's gonna get shut down?
No,
Really?
He's still young. I think he's still got a lot of. I think
5 to 7 more years of that. You'll see.
Where do you think Antonio Brown's gonna go?
'Cause here's the thing: Lamar Jackson won MVP, and Joe Burrow is older than him.
Yeah,
He just came out of college.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. You just blew my mind right there real quick. Hold up. That makes sense.
Yeah, because Lamar Jackson's that young. He still has it in him.
You guys think AB's gonna play?
I don't know. I don't trust him, man. Like,
Either. Too big of a gamble.
if you're a GM of a team, like, what do you offer him? You know?
I think if he was to go somewhere, maybe like 1 year base salary.
I just think he has too much going on.
It's too much drama.
Wasn't that didn't the Patriots did that shit with him like a 1 year deal to see how he was gonna test him out? And next thing you know, all that bullshit happened with him.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
him.
that's what happened, right? Yeah.
And then do you see what happened to him I don't know if it was this year or at the end of last year, where he was like, his baby mom was like in his front yard and they're like screaming at each other.
Yeah.
An idiot.
Like,
Then now he's like trying to call people out on fucking YouTube, like Logan Paul's out, beat the fuck out of Logan Paul or some shit. Like, he's trying to,
and then Logan Paul started talking shit back.
yeah, he's like, "I'll knock you the fuck out."
Like, run it.
He said, "What's up?" I play with you, boy.
I think Logan Paul would beat him, for being honest.
And wait, who?
Logan Paul versus Antonio Brown boxing.
I think so.
You know what was a big flop this year in my eyes? The Jets, man. They were like all hyped up coming in.
They got Le'Veon.
They were like, we got Le'Veon, we got C.J. Mosley from the Ravens. C.J. Mosley gets a pick 6 first week, then he's out for the rest of the season. Sam Darnold, they're hyping up. Then Robbie Anderson left him this year.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about Russell Wilson though?
Washed
That
up.
fucking guy, man.
Ain't Russell Wilson.
He's like
That
second
I
in MVP every single year, and he's just chilling out there in Seattle.
Like, that fucking guy, man. Like, man,
He's smart. He's a smart guy, man.
he really is. Like, fuck, man. Like,
He pisses me off a lot.
like if you want to hate that guy, but you can't. Like, you really can't hate that dude
He's
at
so
all.
humble.
No, I
He's
hate.
so humble.
I do not
Why?
like.
He's
him.
humble. He's a good athlete. Like he's.
He's like
Something
what
about
you
him,
want
dude.
from franchise-faced
He's
quarterback.
He's like Future. This is my kid now. You gotta deal with it. If Future's like, all right, bet. Like, cool, you can have that kid. It's all yours, bro.
He's like, all right, thank you, Hendricks. Thank you. Here.
Thank you,
Hey,
Hendricks. Have a good day. Thanks for.
Thanks, Sir
for
Pluto.
Yeah, free bands all day long, baby.
Russell Wilson next press conference, FBG on his shirt.
All right, so let's do it. Bored as hell.
No, but like,
Hey, look,
I'm
bored as
chilling.
fuck.
I'm
but
chilling.
like, no, franchise quarterback Stafford. I went with Brett to one of their training camps they have over there, and like he was supposed to do autographs because he didn't do it the day before, and then he started walking over, and then he's like, I ain't gonna do this shit again. So he just turned back and walked back to the facility. Like he didn't get any autographs.
Oh man.
And there's all these kids lined up, man.
that fucking blows. I don't
He
know.
has that attitude, like in the locker room, he doesn't want anybody calling him what, Matt. He said it's Matthew.
What a dick.
Like he's
What
that
a
big of a
dick.
diva. Like
Oh.
I don't know, man. I see a lot of people sticking up for him, but then like I don't know, man. He doesn't come out and talk.
Right.
I think they should get Tua.
They need young. They need somebody who's. I feel like Stafford's not philanthropic. He just donates money. Like you never see him go out and do stuff. I don't know, man. He's just getting old.
He's not a good public figure, sure.
Not for our team. Literally, they just put his face everywhere, and
Right.
His wife's pretty hot.
There we go. Let's talk about her. Yeah.
That is true.
I feel like
though.
Stafford's at a point where he's just like content. He doesn't want to like win. I feel like he's just comfortable.
Got enough
He
money.
just wants to get his check.
I
He doesn't
mean,
care what fans think. He doesn't have that competitive drive in him anymore. He's just like, I got a huge salary. I'm chilling. I got my wife, my kids.
I'm the only prospect on a losing team. Okay. No, I mean really.
I'm the face of Ford. Like,
Yeah,
bro.
Really, since they have young talent like Kenny Galladay, they need to go out and get a young quarterback, man.
Fucking commercial.
And I'm not saying Tua alone. I'm saying like I'll take anybody. I'll take Herbert out of Oregon.
I think Tua is your best bet. Don't take Love. I forgot where that one guy's from.
Yeah, the top three right now they have, I think, is Burrow, Tua, and Herbert from Oregon.
Hey, Chris.
They're gonna draft Akuda. You know they will. The corner out of Ohio State, your boy.
So
He
you
said,
like
"Yep."
Avon or what?
They're gonna have two go in the top three. They're gonna have Chase Young and then Akuda back to back.
Tua to go to
Okay,
the. I would hate to see him go to the Dolphins though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They went out and got. No, I won't even say it. Byron Jones. They put too much money into him. What, $50 million?
It's too much money.
Oh my, where's my Avon order at?
Was your Avon order at?
Yeah, where's it at? Eli, where's it at?
Oh, your Avon order?
My Avon
I
order.
wrote it down too, just to remember.
Mom used to do Avon back in the day. I remember having to bag that shit up with her.
Yo,
Hell yeah, dude. My mom
Like it
still
all
does
get
that.
dropped off and you gotta bag it up. She's making me do all the bagging, thinking I was getting. She gave me like $5 for like.
gotta
My
put
mom still does that shit.
They got Avon meetings and shit. Like, bro, come on, bro.
They'd have like a phone conference and stuff like we're doing right now.
That's funny.
And I remember like she like built connections with all her like customers and stuff. Like I go to this random ass person's house over there in like Beach Daily and Van Born. They even know them. I'm like petting their dog in the living room.
Bro, it's the same shit with me in Detroit.
Honestly, bro.
We
And then
go
next
to
thing you know,
this
you're
lady
here,
named,
thanks for the dick cream. Thanks for sewing up my dick for $15.
Fucking Avon. Speaking of like selling like that, you remember that Vema Verde or whatever it was that them fucking kids were selling? That like energy drink. It was like a pyramid scheme. They were like, you get this many customers or people signed up, you get a Mercedes Benz.
Oh,
No, I never heard of that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was when I was in high school. They were like trying to do that.
Oh, so I was like 4 in high school.
Asshole.
Let's talk about that.
This is over, and we could all actually like get our mics and everything, and like our whole setup actually.
No, this is first podcast.
Got the camera ready, boys. I got the camera ready.
I'm telling you, Souls, you better be ready. Be holding on to my fucking waist. I'm gonna take my quad out. We're about to get fucking chased down by the police.
Jesus Christ.
I'm 33.
First vlog. Check out Eli
risks.
Quad. He drops the camera as you're going like 90 down freaking haze.
Oh shit! I dropped the camera.
Bro.
Oh, I'm getting a strong ass mount for this boy.
Better do something with it.
I might take your GoPro. I don't fucking know.
Well, have
All
you
you
guys
need
been,
for
like,
that GoPro though is that you need a little harness for it. You know that
That's
you'll be
fine.
fine.
Where is it at? Do you have it with you?
It's in my drawer right now.
Let me see it real
Hey,
quick.
when I get tired, we're staying up to at least 4.
Bro, I've been trying to go to sleep. Like, even last night when we got off, like, at 2, I just sat in my bed watching YouTube videos until I got tired. And
It was like 5,
Next week.
wasn't it?
and it turned out to be like 5, 6 in the morning. I was like, bro.
That's it.
Have you
bro.
guys been making
Oh, is that it?
stuff? And
That's it.
Ooh, I like it.
so I made masks today. You know that you can make them out of bandanas. I took my Post Malone one.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Stoney.
You Snapchat him. You look like a gang member.
I know. I looked at it and I was like, wait. I was like, wait,
Yeah, it
something
says
ain't
Stoney
right.
on it.
That's fucking sick.
It's a great album. That's a
It
great
is.
album.
It is a great album. It's a vibe. It's like a campfire album.
I'll buy one off you.
That was Joe's Campfire album. Legit. Whenever David and Brett showed up, that was the album.
That was the album.
It was all fun. I had no idea what else to play.
That was 2 tall boys and a black and mild kind of days.
Oh boys. Man.
Yeah, blow
Remember
torch.
that- who won that cornhole tourney? I forgot.
Look at his face. Sorry, what?
Huh?
The competitiveness between us. Who was on my team? I forgot who was on my team.
Luke came over the one day and he like, God, I love Luke, but he's like, damn it, Joe, I can't make one. I'm like, shit.
Me and Joe beat
I love Luke.
everybody at a
Fucking Luke's the greatest.
You really
I
did.
forgot
Me,
who was on my team though.
me and Justin beat like 8
Wasn't
people
it you and
Justin
Brett?
Harris.
at graduation
Was it
party.
Justin Harris?
Justin Harris was on my team at Joe Nagy's house.
Yeah, I don't understand how he should like love him, but like there were so many people that showed up that didn't get an invite.
At your house? Yeah.
They just
I was
walked
like,
by the gate, and I'm like, "Who the hell are you?" And they're like, "What's up, dude? We got the party invite." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I didn't send any invites."
yeah, when we were playing cornhole, I was behind the garage, and when we finished, I walked around and grabbed a beer, and there's like 40 people up front by the fucking.
Send me the Addy. Come on, man.
They weren't the real ones though. They'd leave after like an hour. Next thing you know, Dave Nagy's out there with just like us on this call right here, like us and Brett and Dave Nagy.
I can't wait to bring fucking Dave onto the podcast. That's gonna be a great time.
Dude.
It's gonna be a lot of editing in that, boy.
Oh God, a lot.
YouTube's gonna
A
demand.
lot.
All you can get is his intro, and
Yeah, 5-minute podcast.
you have to sign in and pay a fucking subscription just to watch the first 4 minutes of the video.
It's gonna be like you're gonna have to sign up and like verify your age.
He's gonna be like looking right up in the camera and shit, blinking.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh, when
Yeah, he's
Dave
gonna
comes
be like,
on the podcast.
Are we here?
Alexa, level 12.
When Dave comes on, bro, we all gotta wear denim Carhartt bibs, all of us.
I'll wear my whole Carhartt outfit. I'll get decked out for that one.
Oh, you gotta get denim though.
I'll
You
get.
gotta wear a long sleeve white T-shirt under it.
With one sling hanging,
One strap. There you go.
one strap, just
Strap,
like
baby.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's how you do it.
I don't know,
John.
I'm ready for this shit to be
Yeah.
over. I'm ready to fucking party.
So what's on your mind? You haven't been
What's
talking.
on my mind?
I am ready.
I want to leave this fucking house. That's what I want to do. I'm fucking dying over here.
I'm
So
ready.
Oh,
Joe,
man.
have you been working out in your garage?
I have been.
How does that?
It's fun. It takes up time.
How much pounds do you think everybody's gonna put on after this? I'm already at like 4.
I'm like at 3 right now.
David walks out of his house. Not pregnant, just eating good.
Good. Man, I feel like this whole virus is gonna change the way people like their health. Like they're gonna change their their way to eat healthy now and stuff like that. Because they realize. No, you don't think
On a
so?
bike ride today.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I've tried to eat healthier, but I'm going Olive Garden like first day. Like shit's wraps. I don't care. Like
Hell yeah,
Right.
dude.
yeah, I'm going, dude. Like
Unlimited bread. keep it coming.
Celebration.
exactly going there. You ever see that? What was it like the skit with Fallon and Post Malone when they go to Olive Garden? Chop video. No one's ever seen it.
That shit's great.
But what if you like? What if we go there though?
It's like,
we go
have
there like
breadsticks. He's like, what? What? This is all free. What do we pay for?
Yeah, he's like, can we get samples, like 18 samples of wine?
yeah.
It's the
He's like, do we have? He's like, are we gonna have a bill at the end of this?
barrel of croutons? Whoa! Awesome! Jimmy, you're my hero.
Man.
Eli's stressing.
Man, I wish we can get Ricky, Julian, and
I'm
Bubble.
ready to get fucking laid off, man. That's really what I'm waiting for.
Do you think they're going to?
It's March 18th.
I don't know, man. Like my dad told me like we might get shut down this fucking weekend, but he said that like 2 weekends ago, so we're still fucking working.
Jesus. You guys still building that grill?
No, we finished that shit.
What are you guys
That
doing
shit was
now?
a pain in the ass. It was a fucking grill that flipped. So stupid.
Some high tech
I know
shit
it.
right there.
Bro, imagine, like, picture me walking into work and talking to my boss, like, yeah, man, look what the fuck we're building. I see you pull it down and it flipped. I'm like, that's pretty cool. But then again, I'm like, I'll probably use that once in my life.
Yeah.
Like, one
Are
time.
you guys keeping it at the shop, or you guys like someone's
No,
taking
it was somebody's fucking, it was his cousin's fucking little project he wanted to do.
Jesus.
I mean, it was pretty cool to build, but then again, I'm like, dude, this is like actually kind of stupid to build. I was like, this ain't fucking sweet.
What are you guys doing now that you finished it?
We got works for it's called Challenge. So we got that job coming up. So other than that, we've just been keeping busy. I mean, like I said before, man, like the main jobs we get for is like for the big three are colleges and hospitals and all that shit. But like all those construction sites are all shut down. So we've just been working for some like.
No, Eli's work is a lot of work for where I'm at.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's like once we heard like they shut down the big three, everybody was. I never seen everybody's face go like this, like, oh fuck. Like, it was like, oh shit.
It's
Everyone's
weird,
fucking
man.
shocked.
They were like, oh shit, this is it.
That's crazy.
It's weird, man, because work was fucking booming, man.
It was like the episode of SpongeBob when like they went inside SpongeBob's brain and you see all the SpongeBob's like running around crazy and flipping up the papers. That's what it was. They're like, oh fuck.
It's not working. It's not
It's
working.
not working. It's not it. This is it. They're burning all the papers and shit.
Jesus, man. That's funny.
I don't know, but like I said, man, like I'm glad that I'm still able to work. Like every day I think I'm like, dude, thanks for not laying me off because dude, I would be so fucking bored at home.
Yeah.
I'd be
Well,
like
man.
trying to find some random ass shit to do, like build like a fucking frame or something. Like, bro.
It's weird working 70+ hours a week and then not doing anything at all. It's rough.
It's crazy, dude. Like I said, man, like in the summertime it was rough, but then again in the wintertime we were fucking booming, which was the opposite. Like
Yeah.
you have work in the summertime except for the wintertime we fucking suck, but in the wintertime we were fucking crazy, and all of a sudden like, hey, don't even come in tomorrow. Like what the fuck? Because you're just so used to it, man. You're so used to a routine, like you don't want to fuck it up.
That's crazy, dude.
Work was crazy. I worked from December 28th to February 19th straight. Like no day off. Like work is crazy. And then this shit happened. You know?
Who knows, man? I might get fucking called in like on Tuesday. Like, hey, don't even fucking bother coming on. Who knows? That's the thing. Everybody's waiting for that one call. And it's funny because at work, everybody's in that. They're all in a group. Normally, we don't have shit to do. We were just talking about like, hey, man, we should just fucking not even come in tomorrow. Just like fuck off. Like,
Right.
who knows?
Might as well, bro. Collect
But
that unemployment and chill at home.
Honestly, but it's weird though because like we still have work coming in, but then again we can't send it out. So we're literally just doing all the shit we can do and just be prepared for when they want the shit, it's done. You know.
That's why the big three shut down mainly because all their suppliers were shutting down.
Yeah.
They had nothing to do. You know.
It's insane. Like it's fucking crazy. Dude. I never seen like so many people stress out in their lives. It's fucking insane.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Off topic, switching it up. You ready?
All right, bro.
You can invite 3 people, famous people, to dinner. Who do you invite and why?
Oh, and why? Nah, I can't give a why.
3 famous people.
All right.
John, you start.
Oh, you gotta give me some time.
Oh, you gotta go right now off top.
I can't think of famous people for some reason.
All right.
Wait a minute.
I would invite Rat. The band
The
Rat.
whole band?
One person.
No.
Oh, one person. Oh man.
Stephen
person.
Stephen Piercy, a rat. Wait. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive, doesn't matter.
I like that. I'm gonna go with Lana Rhodes. And I'm gonna go with Lana Rhodes.
You guys.
And why?
Shut up.
Why? Do you want the why? Do you want why I want to have her at the table?
No, I'm pretty sure everybody knows why.
You know why I want her at the table. All right.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna go Jim Morrison. You know, the GOAT. And Joe Diffie.
About to say Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
David Spade's gonna come to my house. Like, hey.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Let's fry up some gators.
Put some lotion on the skin.
Diffie, R.I.P.
I
Right?
don't care what you
R.I.P.
say. Get the hell out.
I don't know.
All right, Eli, what about you?
Me?
Yeah.
So since I like to ask questions, I'll probably ask like like Sean Penn did. I'll fucking have El Chapo, El Chapo, Ted Kaczynski, and Hitler.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Hitler. No.
I would just
Hitler's a
ask
good
him.
one, man.
So, like, literally, we
Hitler.
could be eating. Well, listen, and eat and be like, man, like, what made you do that shit? Or some stupid shit. Like, hey, what the
Fucking, he's talking to him in German. Let's go to 7-Eleven and get some chewing tobacco.
fuck? That's the real shit. And they'd be like, hey, what made you do what you wanted to do? Like, for real.
Like, Eli, no. It would be all quiet at the table, and Eli would go, so why were you being so dramatic, dog? Like, what the fuck's the problem?
Eli just like, he's like, what the fuck was wrong with you?
You gotta
Like, dog, what the fuck?
That's funny.
Mr. Nagy.
He's writing it down. He's got to think about it.
Just taking notes.
I'm trying to think here because like, I'm going through my mind. Like you can talk to athletes, you can talk to musicians, you can talk to like people that have like shaped the country.
All right, come on, Joe. Just spit them out. Spit them out. Don't think about it.
Dog, that's it.
All right,
Those are the guys.
George Strait.
Diet Coca, Keith Whitley, and my grandpa.
Oh! Keith Whitley. I like that one.
Keith Whitley, Lee Iacocca, and my grandpa.
Really,
That's
George?
insane. This conversation
wait.
talking to Keith Whitley, he'd be like,
Keith Whitley and your grandpa, bro. Oh, dude, that'd be wild.
We're straight like, look in the window
I
and like
have a wife and kids.
Keith Whitley have a 24 pack of fucking Milwaukee's best, talking about, I miss her so much.
Dude.
Miss her.
All right, so let's see if it's the drum roll.
Chris D'Elia is number one.
Oh, I like that one. That's
Chris
good.
D'Elia, because he's just gonna roast me the whole time.
I like it.
Mia Khalifa, out of her prime.
Out of her prime.
Out of her
Why out
prime.
of her prime? Why out of her prime?
Because
Why
it'll
out of
make
her
things
prime?
it'll make things more awkward for her.
Nice.
And then we got Pablo Escobar.
That's a good one. I was thinking about that one.
that's
Yeah.
cool. That is
The
I would-
Pablo Escobar, because I
I
would just
would-
want Chris D'Elia just to sit there.
all right. Now, what
Really
if you
admire all this.
like just movie like actors or actresses?
Mm, Bill Murray.
Me? Just actors and actresses?
I mean, yeah, okay, anybody.
I'd go Leonardo.
Oh, fuck that.
I'd
I
go
was gonna
Matt
say-
Damon. Johnny Depp.
Damn it. huh?
Damn, you got all
Johnny-
three good ones.
Johnny Depp's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Three studs right there.
Um,
Can you imagine
alright.
the wisdom there? Whew.
All right. I'd go Charlie Sheen.
Feel like coach at that dinner.
I'd go Charlie.
Save your AIDS in the dish.
Anyways.
My goddess of the
Charlie-
warlord.
I'd go Charlie Sheen, Johnny Depp as well, and Edward Norton, for sure.
For my my three famous like just random ass people to eat dinner with, I'd probably go Nick Saban, you know, because I'd like to hear
Saban.
the whole dinner. I'd like to hear I be like, "Aye, son, you see."
Rat poison.
I'd have to say Post Malone because you know you'd be drinking a lot that dinner. And then my dad because I'd have to have somebody help me put him away.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
RP
I-
to the goat.
I had to go with three actors or actresses. Like in their prime, I'd probably take Jack Nicholson, Denzel,
Damn it, I was about to fucking say Denzel.
I like Denzel.
No.
You
And I'm with-
motherfucker.
Will Smith would be good too. That'd be a good dinner.
My third, it's a toss up. It's either Patrick Swayze or Tom Cruise.
Patrick Swayze.
Tom Cruise.
Swayze.
Like
Patrick
Julian
Swayze.
Swayze or
Since Patrick Swayze, like God rest his soul, since he's passed away, like I'd probably Patrick Swayze.
my three would be Ricky Bubbles and Julian.
Dude, I'd fucking take those guys in a heartbeat.
That'd be the best dinner ever.
Man,
Tom Cruise.
Joe smokes.
He
Eli,
does his
who's
own
your three
stunts,
actors?
doesn't he?
bombs.
My three
Mom
will
smokes.
be my three would be probably Denzel,
Like Training Day Denzel though.
Training Dean Denzel, Brad Pitt, like Fight Club Brad Pitt.
Oh, dude.
Okay, Fight Club Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Yeah.
For my My third one, I don't know what the fuck that would be. Fuck. My third one, I don't know. Probably Samuel L. Jackson.
That's a good one.
Samuel L. Jackson played like a good one.
What about The Rock?
Fuck no.
Ah man, he was a fucking tool.
I feel like it'd be.
He is a tool,
I feel like
bro.
it'd be very interesting
He's
thing
the-
with The Rock.
The
What
I
about
Rock-
feel like
Kevin?
he'd be really humble, like a
What
humble
about Kevin
dinner.
Hart?
Like you're standing next to a fucking brick shit house, and he's just trying to give you a hug and teach you how to be a good man. And if you slip up, he snaps your fucking neck in one like with his fucking hand.
What about Kevin Hart?
No. He
No?
tur-
Dude, I want to eat. I don't want to
used
laugh.
I used-
Bro,
God,
used
Kevin
to-
Hart, Dave Chappelle, and Louis C.K. at my fucking.
Oh my god.
That'd be
Louis
insane.
C.K. would be awesome.
I'd
Oh
Fucking
my
sick.
God.
bring
Be
Joey
like,
Diaz.
bro, I can't eat.
Okay,
Joey
three
Diaz?
fighters.
No.
I'd
Three
bring
fighters.
Diaz.
No,
Three
let's switch it
fighters.
up. Switch it up.
Boxers including?
Three what?
What's up?
Soul?
3 fighters.
Boxers including?
Yeah, boxers, any type of fighting. I would say John Jones, so I can talk about why he's fucking up all the time. That's one. Khabib. And then Connor, because I feel like it'll be funny. I feel like
Connor
dinner
could
with
be
Connor.
fighting at that dinner, bro.
You'd be like, you'd be interviewing him, and at the end, you'd
No,
get out
I'd
of
say
stuff.
let's exit Khabib, and I'd put Henry Cejudo in there because he's a 3-time champion.
bro,
He's a
that
gold
look don't
medalist.
mean shit.
Hey, bro, it
My
means a
fighters.
lot.
You're right for my fighters.
That fucking guy, dude.
He's the champ.
The 3 fighters, man. I don't know. I gotta really gotta think about that one.
I got Anderson
I
Silva.
Mike Tyson.
I was to say Tyson's on my list.
I got Silva, Gervonta Davis, and The Undertaker.
Oh shit.
Oh, the Undertaker. Alright.
Bring the Big Show in there. You eat all your food.
Yeah. I probably got Julio Cesar Chavez. You know, we gotta
Okay,
represent
I
for
respect
Mexico.
that. Yeah.
You know, Viva Mexico, you know, Julio Cesar Chavez.
Let's go.
Then I had to go probably Mike Tyson. And then probably Chuck Liddell, man. Chuck Liddell.
Liddell's the
Dude, I had
goat.
the fucking mohawk for him in 11th grade.
Fucking Chuck Liddell.
I wouldn't even let him on unless he's got like his ice blue.
Like, bro, like that guy's nickname was the Iceman. Like, bro,
Remember when he used to sleep people?
he was a
oh my
that,
god.
that overhand hook, bro. That
Okay,
overhand.
wait. 3 athletes, any sport.
I
Ooh,
didn't get to go, bro.
I know one.
I
Mine
didn't
are
get
probably-
to go.
Oh yeah, go.
I didn't get to go, Joe. That's messed up.
Here are 3 fighters, then we're gonna switch it up.
Messed up.
All right, 3 fighters. I'm gonna go Tyson. I don't know. John Jones. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Should be shotgunning beers at the table.
All right, I'm going. I'm going Stone Cold as well. I'm going Joe Louis. I'm going George Foreman.
I like Joe Louis. Okay.
Oh,
Real,
wait a minute.
bro.
He actually knocked it out of the park. Stone Cold's bringing the beer. Foreman's bringing the fucking foreman, and you guys are making food and drinking beer. He gets the double
And Joe
whammy right there.
Louis. Yeah.
Joe fucking Lewis.
All right, switch it up.
3
We're
athletes.
gonna do a song, one song, any song,
Athletes
right?
from
Wait,
No,
what
no,
song
no.
are we playing at dinner?
No,
What song are we playing at dinner?
the song. What's one song that hits you the most?
Oh fuck. That's
Feels so right, man.
Like emotional, like
It's all right by Alabama. 100%.
why?
Just not even like liking country music. That's like when I really started listening to country music, like there's a difference between modern country and classic country. My dad is like a huge influence. Like that was probably the first song that like my dad, because like my dad told me like, hey, like this is my favorite country band. This
oh
is
my god. Hold on. Eli, what's that?
I don't know, but she's ugly
What
as
is
shit.
that, bro?
oh,
What is that?
I don't know.
Anyways, sir, Joe was having a moment and you fucked it up.
no, it's
Joe.
fine.
Joe.
Fuck him.
Fuck my dad. Fuck him.
I literally live.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right,
What about
so
you,
we
Dave?
got me.
Yeah.
So I play guitar, so I like a lot of music. I play anything from bluegrass to metal to country. I even learned like fucking Drake's "Take Care" on guitar. But the one song that's like that really really hits me because my dad passed 6 years ago this year. I never really liked Dierks Bentley, but that "I Hold On" song by him. You guys know that song?
I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah, it talks about like his guitar, how his dad passed, he had a truck and everything, just stuff like that. And Luke Bryan, that beer song, was it "Have a Beer, Grab a Beer" or something shit like that?
Sure.
Drink a beer. I'm done with this shit. He's crying right now thinking about the song.
I ain't
He's
got
like,
fool. I got some in my eye.
No, I already know Eli's.
like Marvin's room to all them bitches that did me dirty.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
That's a really hard one, actually. That's like extremely hard.
It's like one song you just put on and it's just your mood can go from like to.
See, I get that with a lot of songs. Shit.
But yeah, your mood changes no matter what song's on. But I mean, like that one that you could like,
Yeah.
just opens your mind up and like puts you in like this thought that like every time that song comes on, that's the only thing you can think about.
Oh man. Well, Souls
I'm gonna fucking take a wicked ass piss.
That's your song?
What happened?
Oh, no. Like that. Fucking dipped out.
Oh man, that's shit, man.
I think mine would be Hollow. You guys don't know the artist, obviously. His name is Poor Stacy.
What do you mean, obviously? What's
What?
that mean, bro?
Because you guys don't listen to that shit.
I know who that is.
Do you?
I don't.
Why? Why is that your song?
Hold on 1 second. Someone's at my door.
Oh man.
Carry on.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Ice!
Oh,
Oh my god.
ice! Ice!
Everyone's
Ice!
like, shut the monitors off. Shut them off.
He gets tackled into his chair.
What's going on?
He gets tackled into his chair. Boom!
My fucking camera.
What's your guys' song, Justin, Eli?
That's so hard, man.
My song, I don't even know.
Ariel Camacho, baby.
I would say
My song would probably be Dwight Yoakam, 1,000 Miles from Nowhere.
that's an awesome song.
Great song.
Why?
The music video.
Well, you know the song, if you guys listen to it, when he says time don't matter to me,
I'm back.
like I actually reflect like time don't matter to me, like dog, I have time, but then again, like when you want to do like some shit, like I'll do some shit. That's why I kind of reflect on it a little bit,
It's a good one.
you know.
But yeah.
Justin, send it home.
Dude, yeah, I'll probably do "Hey You" by Pink Floyd. It's probably the one song that gets me every time I hear it. That was probably the first classic rock song that I got introduced to by my dad. And that hit home every time I hear it. That's why I don't play it a lot. Honestly.
Especially by Dwight Yoakam, 1,000 Miles from Nowhere. Everybody tries to hit that fucking high note, and they're like,
Yeah.
why? And they go, why?
And
Someone screenshot that face.
I like "Hey You" because, like, if you play it at a party with a gathering, people are like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Turn this fuck off!" Holy shit. Whatever.
All right.
Great.
So you want to hit a little? You want to keep this tone? All right. So I was nominated as a difference maker this year for U of M, Dearborn. You know. So I think there's only 50 of us.
TK us out.
I had to send it home in my senior year. So one thing they asked me is like, what was a big event that changed in your life, and like, why you picked what you're doing, and like, everybody has their own journey. So what made you choose what you're doing? So let's do that.
All right.
I'll even get deep. I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm
Joe,
gonna get-
why did you want to be a cop?
I need to get another beer real quick. Hold up.
Hold up. Yeah. Can we? Yeah. Hold up.
I'm just gonna send it home because we got like what, 10 minutes left?
Yeah, about 5-10 minutes. Yeah,
This will be it right here. Wrap it up.
it's perfect. Just gonna wait for the boys. Wait for the boys.
Still looking cute. Got that naked. Yeah.
I mean, I guess until they get back, I'll talk about why that song hit me.
Why that song hit you?
So, I mean, not a lot of people know, but I was like in a really, I wouldn't want to like sound depressing, but I was in a really dark place just because at that time there was a lot of family situations going on. And then I got into a lot of stupid things with the wrong people. So every time I listen to that song and it talks about some of the things, it just kind of hits me and I'm just like, damn, like that was me and I was doing that stupid shit. And then now I'm just kind of like, thank God I'm recuperated now and I'm chilling. But you know, just kinda-
mental health is wealth, baby.
exactly. Mental health is wealth. I respect that. You know, we've all had our past. Been
100%.
chilling ever since. So yeah.
You like it, the
That's
beer?
fine. What you sipping on, Eli?
Deep. This is like, Joe, why'd you want to be a cop? Like, what sparked your interest? I know you did some probably your whole life, but
When I was younger, I never actually really knew what I wanted to do with life. So I was gonna join the military. Like I was like, this is a good way to go out and explore, and you know, it's an adventure, but you're also serving your country at the same time. And then me and my cousin were very close, and he was a police officer. And once he kind of gave me a little glimpse of like what that is, and you know, my mom being a nurse and helping people, I realized like if I could do something to make a difference and affect the people that I was raised and live around in a positive way, I thought this is something that I want to do, and I like not even second guessing. And one thing that I look at a lot of things is a lot of people's jobs are the same. Being a police officer, it's a big risk, but it's different every day. You meet new people, new experiences, different situations, and it's like that to me. It's always a learning experience. And if I can help somebody like that in a positive way and try not to, you know, put myself in harm's way, there's nothing else I'd rather do.
That was nice shit. I like
oh yeah,
No, I'm not even joking. That was nice.
it was.
That's pretty dope.
Your mom's still a nurse, right?
Yep,
Is she like out there right now fighting it?
she is. It's getting pretty bad. She works with 4 people that have it, so she's stressing out and she's trying to take care of herself. She comes home and has to like strip down outside the door, and it's pretty bad. And then there's my dad peeking through the window, telling me to go in my room and shut the door.
Solus, what about you, man?
What the fuck?
Yeah, John, you're a guy who likes to change up like what's going on a lot. Why are you feeling like?
Yeah, so my original plan was like officially like I guess a backstory is like I originally got into computers when I was like 12, but I never really had the money to like afford my own like PC. So I've always just like looked up stuff about technology at all times, especially because it was kind of drilled in my head when I was young that it's gonna be like the most booming business and like the most booming job because no one wants to learn it and there's a big what is it called? Like there's a lot of jobs for it right now. So I originally wanted to be like a computer like hardware engineer and like work for Nvidia, stuff like that, and just like make the parts. And then, I was wanting to do that for a while. And I don't know if it was just because of the school I went to that kind of turned me off from it because I at Henry Ford, and to me that's a pretty trash college for me just because I don't know if it's the professor I had. Go Slots. But and then I was like, okay, well, I feel like Border Patrol would be cool because I speak Spanish and I speak English, and there's decent money around it. And I was like, okay, that'd be cool. And then I realized like when I got out of like the technology, I was just didn't really feel like me, and I was just like, and plus I don't want to get paid only like $18 to sit out in the heat, full body armor, stuff like that in the South. And I'm like, when I'd rather be making like 6 figures working behind a computer. So then I was like, okay, I'm just going to move into cybersecurity because it's something that interests me. Because as of right now, during this quarantine shit, I'm learning how to do other things on the computer and stuff like that I never really knew before.
Are you coding Python and stuff?
Yeah, doing Python and learning ethical hacking and all that stuff just to kind of, because obviously in the cybersecurity field, you have to learn and how to hack like a bad guy. You have to have that mindset in order to really, fight those other people.
Yeah.
And I want to fight against, not only that I really like law enforcement, so with this job I can also work in in the like with the police authorities doing cybersecurity for them, trying to stop like criminals and pedophiles and like druggies and all this shit. So that'd be cool to do. And also I'm making money off it, really good money. So
But that's not like the overall motive. It's kind of like what you want to do. It's your passion. It's your drive.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's something that I look forward to, especially because I put a lot of money into technology more than anything, because that's the future. At the end of the day, everything's gonna be computerized, whether people like it or not. So it is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, you, Justin, what drove you to do
Well, let's go
70
Eli.
hours?
What's going on,
Eli,
man?
Eli, the union welder. What's up? Tell us your
What's up,
story.
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I always knew growing up as a kid, seeing my dad do what the fuck he wanted to do, and like he always took me to the shop when I was a kid, probably like when I was like 5, and always went there to see what the fuck they did. So I was always intrigued of seeing like you're a little kid, you're gonna see a fucking arc, you're like what is that blue light? You're gonna look into it, you're like, don't look at the light. You see big ass cranes picking up all this steel and all that shit, and you see all these like stairs being welded together. Like, what is that? As a little kid, and I always seen the ambition my dad had doing into it. We grew up fucking poor as fuck, and there's another story behind that, but that's a long ass story. So. Always seeing that, seeing my dad coming home after a fucking long day of work, just, providing for his family, I was like, damn, that's cool as fuck. Like, he was like, that, just seeing all the shit he did was actually pretty fucking cool. But I always wanted to be the person, what my dad does now, he's a CNC guy, so he does the machine work. I wanted to be the guy to fucking put it together and say, damn, I feel accomplished. Like, I did something today. Like, I actually built this.
Yeah.
Going out to the field and actually seeing what I did can do, it's amazing to see. Like, I take a lot of pride for seeing that fucking Michigan Ann Arbor, that canopy, like seeing that being built and saying like I worked on that. That actually it broke me down a little bit. Like, damn, I actually built that a little bit of it, not all of it. It was a teamwork. I always like working in a teamwork.
Yeah.
If we could work as a team, like, dude, that's fucking perfect. It's a smooth ass job. That's why I always like working there. What I do is actually it brings me to the point like I go home every day like saying I did something, I accomplished something, not go home feeling like a piece of shit, like not do anything at all.
Hell yeah.
There's some people actually go home and like, damn, I didn't do shit at all. Like, bro, like how can you do that? Like, you don't have a drive at all. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I guess.
Hey, that's
on tomorrow.
That's one thing too, is always go with something with you're passionate about. Because my dad tells me all the time, because he's a carpenter. So
Exactly.
every
dude.
time we go buy something, he's like, "Oh, I worked on that." And
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fucking
boom,
cool
this
as hell,
and
dude.
this, I could actually go to Ann Arbor right now, like, I fucking built that shit. And my dad did that. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn, like, bro, like, that's why it made me. My dad always told me, like, hey, like, you're gonna have struggles in life. You're gonna actually, you're gonna have to thug it out, find your way out of it. But at the end of the day, you'll always be fine.
Oh yeah.
That's the passion that I have for it. I love doing what I do. Even though I fucking like I go home like fucking talk a lot of shit. It's like I had a long day at work, but really I didn't have a long day at work. I just like talking shit.
Mhm.
Take
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the kids.
You did some work on LCA too, didn't
One
you?
of all that.
Yeah, we did a lot of work for LCA. Yeah, I like a lot of LCA we did, and then we did a lot of work for Ann Arbor, and then we do a lot of work for for the big three. All the shit you see in the big three is probably what we touched. You probably see work that I did
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
Now
There'll
you
be
have.
time-
Oh, go ahead.
And somebody who works with the big three a lot, the shop is your biggest base you have. If that shit comes in fucked up, your job is done. Like,
It's done, dude.
done. Like you need a good fab shop.
It's
Oh.
like there'd be times when Justin were working down in Monroe at the power plant. He'd be like, "Hey, dude, there's this beam came in. Like, I think it came from you." And I'd be like, "You see the beam?" This and that. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, that came from us. Like, I did that work." There was like a time at a point like I'd be like, "Justin, did you see that like fucking stair or some shit?" He'd be like, "Oh yeah, like I did that." That's the cool thing about it.
Kind of cool though. They're like it's a cool connection because like something that Eli worked on will come into where I'm working, and I'll be able to put that up. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
there's
That's my favorite part about it, though, is having so much pride in your work.
yeah, let's
Having that gratification when you go home, like like being
just
like
I don't know.
yeah, like right now, like I'm working on the first full cycle assembly plant ever in Detroit. I think that's badass.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. Like, I don't know. I love having that instant gratification when you come home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what drives me too. Is that too as well? It's like I didn't think where I'll be at this time. I didn't think I was gonna be where I'm at now. You know, which it brings me a lot of joy and humble. Like, do I didn't think I was gonna be friends with you guys? Talk to you guys as much as I do. I thought I'd be like fucking in jail or some shit. Who fucking knows? Like, it's crazy as fuck. Like, I grew up like that. I was like a fucking like ghetto ass kid and shit. Now look at me now. Like, I'm building shit and I'm talking to you fucking guys. Like I'm living good. I got a nice truck and all that shit. I didn't think I was gonna have all that shit I have now. It's like another step. To me, it's like another piece of the cake of the humble pie you need to eat.
It's that journey of life, man. It's crazy. You never know what's gonna happen.
I think the best
exactly, and I'm scared right now because like I could be out of I don't want to be out of work, and most people are out of work, which is scares the fuck out of me the most. Is like I don't want to be at home. I hate being at home.
So like, sorry, go ahead, Joe. My bad.
No, so what about you?
I was gonna ask them. Like, do you guys have any like certifications right now, or do you guys plan on like getting any, like, to further where you're at from right now?
So as of right now, I actually am planning on what my dad has now. When my dad retires, I want to have the spot he has now, which is foreman. I want to be in charge of the guys and all that shit. And thank God I have a good boss. Like, shout out to Hector Romero. That guy actually, teaches me a lot of shit. Yeah. To the point where like he is literally like another dad in my eyes. And to him and my dad, they have a good bond. It's like a brotherhood bond. And to the point like where it's like he treats me like his own kid, which is awesome as fuck. I kind of sometimes I can't take advantage of it, but at the end of the day, I will always think somebody that actually treats me as well and takes good of me. If you take you take care of me, like, dude, I would treat you like a fucking golden nugget back in the 1700s. like, dude, like I will fucking like, dude, I fucking love you guys,
That's the best part.
It's good to have mentors throughout your life.
Exactly. Like, it's always have good mentors. It's like I met so many people in this industry. Like I didn't know like what happened behind the scenes. It's like I know a lot of project managers, fabricators, good fabricators, and good welders and all that shit. Which is it's ridiculous.
When you do construction too, it changes your look on a lot of things. Like when you walk in places, like you see construction workers on the side of the road. You're like, man, those guys are fucking putting in work, dude. Like that's not an easy job. You really start to take appreciation on what these guys are really doing. Like every building you walk in, like, oh, somebody put that up, somebody did this,
Yeah.
It's even like me when I was doing cement for like the summer, because my stepdad owns a concrete business, so even just doing some that chunty Mexican shit, like working cement with like real ass Mexicans.
I've heard snap stories,
bro.
I've done it, bro.
They'd be smoking cigarettes, eating a sandwich while they're pouring cement.
Yeah. It's fun
though. They're still pouring cement while they're eating.
Yeah, but it's cool as hell, bro. It's so cool. But yeah, I mean,
no breaks.
But yeah, let's hear about Justin. Let's hear what you do and what your career is right now.
I'm a millwright, but it's an industrial mechanic. I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't know, man. I'm just a simple guy, I just want to, invest my money, work as much as I can while I'm younger and invest it. I don't got to work to the ground my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many dudes who are, in their 50s, 60s, pushing up there that gotta work 7 days a week to afford their lifestyle, and it's sad to see. But no, man, same thing what Eli said, like taking pride in your work, and if you really push yourself and you're ambitious of what you do, you will be successful, and that's what I love about
it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never be like one guy that you fucking hear at work all day, like, I don't want to go home. I hate my life at home. Like, you fucking loser.
I've worked with many people who are like, hey, you want overtime? Dude, I want overtime. Dude, I don't want to go home. I hate my family. It's like, what are you working for,
Yeah.
People fall cycles, it's sad.
If you have a shitty relationship like your wife at home or a shitty home life like that, and you're that old, man, you're never going to enjoy work.
Okay. And also what Eli said, having a brotherhood, man, like just working with people that don't treat you like they're under you, like they're equal to you, and they really just show you what's going on. It's the best thing in the world, you know. You really start to understand everything and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like that. There's like that breakthrough moment when you really start to understand what's going on. Like, you know, your first year and a half in, you're like, holy shit, I'm a part of something way bigger than myself. You know what I'm saying? It's really cool.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about life too. You always have those eye-opening experiences like that. It's like you move on. Like I know everybody said it. Like once you have your first kid, it's like holy shit. It's
Right.
like your drive changes again. Yeah, that gear shifts, man.
Yeah, that's why I don't have kids yet.
Yeah, but
It's I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's something about working. You know, I just like doing what I do.
Me too.
I love it. It's like I go home, I go to work and talk shit for 12 hours. Like, dude, you're a bitch.
Like really though, like once you work with these guys for so long and you're putting in such long hours and you're really struggling together, that's when you really start to realize who your best workers are and who like you'll meet some of your best friends. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
There's some jobs where people are like, yeah, I hate my coworkers, I hate everybody I work with, and it's like,
Why are you doing it? You know,
Yeah.
like, why the fuck are you doing it if you don't like what you do?
Yeah, go somewhere else, man.
Yeah.
There's so much
Go fucking
opportunity.
get out of here with your hating ass.
Yeah.
'cause me personally, I love what I do. I mean, I will learn something every day, and probably till the day I die. I mean, it's so innovative. There's so much stuff you can do. It's ridiculous.
The cool
yeah.
thing about working in the trades is like you could teach somebody like, well, for example, like Joe. Like say for like Joe doesn't know how to do this and this, and I'm like, hey, like you know how to do this, and like you go actually help somebody out.
Yep.
Since you know how to do it, which is actually pretty fucking cool.
Not only that, it saves them money at the end of the
It
day.
saves the money at the end of the day. Like,
Mhm.
like Joe say, like, hey, if you know how to make this frame, we're like, yeah, I could try to do it, but it ain't gonna come out perfect. But I'll try. If it looks good, and you want to go ahead. Like, you know, that's the cool thing about it.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing too. To like take the shirt off your back for like the people you know. I know my father, like he was not crazy trades like millwright or anything like that. Like he just knew how to do electrical, plumbing, siding, everything you could do pretty much to a house.
Exactly.
Like a handyman.
Yeah, pretty much handyman. He taught himself like everything though. Like at his time, he had no YouTube either, so it's like you fuck up, you gotta go buy more shit.
Yeah, dude.
But
you gotta go to Home Depot again for the 5th time.
yeah, bro, that's how he was, man, back and forth. Yeah, so
I
he
got
was
the
in
wrong
Army-
one. Fuck.
He was in the Army like 15 years, and then he was in Comcast 20, 30 years, and then he got laid off during that recession. But like even then, like I remember my cousin called him. He'd go put up their privacy fence for a box of pizza and like a 12 rack of beer.
Let's go.
That's a good
That's awesome.
time, man.
Like, dude, that's the
That's
cool
a
thing
great
about
guy.
it, you know.
Yeah, like it, and like he was supposed to cut all the trees down, and like I like kind of take after him, so I went over there and cut down all their trees. They had like 8 trees in that fucking backyard.
Holy fuck.
I was back
Jesus
there like for
Christ.
a week, and I was like, they had to put on
Came back
Facebook,
looking like
we
Paul
got
Bunyan,
free wood.
Just what's up, homies?
No, it was
I think
fun though.
I don't know. I think the coolest thing about what I do though is like you really push yourself to your limits. You can really see what you can do.
Yeah.
I surprise myself. I'm like, they're like, yeah, you need to, weld these clips on so it can hold engines for cars. You're like, whoa. And at first you're kind of doubting yourself, like, man, that's kind of fucking risky. And then you do it and you see it in production. You're like, wow, I fucking did that,
Mhm.
That's pretty
And one
cool.
thing I've noticed too, I mean, being 26, kind of old, it's like every person I ran into that's in like a trade, any trade, like I feel like they can talk to anybody and like create relationships with anybody.
Well,
Mhm.
because you got to make contact.
That's
man.
the thing. Exactly. That's the
You're
thing.
talking to different personalities and different characters all day. I mean,
All day long, dude.
you're gonna meet
Like,
an asshole. You're gonna meet a cock dude. You're gonna meet a loser. You're gonna meet everybody. I mean,
You're
Yeah,
gonna
like
well,
it's
me,
you gotta
crazy.
learn how to talk.
truck drivers, talking to truck drivers like, hey, how you doing? Like, oh, like, man, thank you, young sir. Like, thanks for unloading me. Like, dude,
Right.
like, I got nothing better to do, man. Like, oh,
I'm at work, dude.
like, I'm at work.
No, but I'm like anywhere I see him, like I can see him go out to a store and just talk to someone and never like a complete ass stranger, like the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like they just have that positive, like
Yeah.
go talk to anybody attitude.
Yeah.
You'll
That's
meet a lot of people like that, man.
a lot.
You want me to take it home for you, Joe? You gotta. I'll tell you. No, for me,
Yeah, let's,
how much time we got left?
oh, we're good until you're done.
All right, let's send it. So me, I got out of high school.
What year?
1926.
I graduated in 2011. No, I did graduate in a recession. That was pretty bad. That was literally a huge impact, and like every decision I made.
Graduation ceremony.
No, for like all of last decade, like every decision was based off of that recession that I graduated in. So I was 17. I was working at Kmart, you know, doing my thing. And then my aunt came up to me. Luckily, she worked at a factory, so I ended up working with her at a factory for I want to say like December 2011 to December 2014. So 3 years straight. Worked as much as I could, built up as much money as I could, invested. And then 2014, mid 2014, is when my dad passed, and then that's when me and my mom kind of sat down, and she's like, "Your dad wanted you to go to school, you know," and she had all the money and stuff for me to go, and she wanted me to shift my focus for that. So I started school at like 22, 22, and then I went for finance, had accounting, dropped accounting. I didn't want to do that. And then I picked up ISM, which is kind of like a spinoff of what John's focused on with like computer security and everything like that. And then I took an internship for Northwestern Mutual, you know. I love the financial security aspect of helping people and seeing people like, holy shit, like you just changed my life. Even myself, like I put a huge insurance policy on myself, and I'm like, damn, if like anything happens to me, like mom's gonna mill, like she'll be good.
Hell yeah.
But no, I really like just security and stuff like that. So that's why I picked up ISM. I wanted to look in cybersecurity. I wanted to help protect people. Yeah, so that's pretty much my route. I mean, that's like the short version of it. I mean, I got 10 years of this shit right now.
You're a journeyman, bro.
There was so much like that happened along the path that like I was talking about that journey, like so many shifts going every single which way. Like back in 2012, I was working at a factory. I never knew I'd be like right now where I'm at, about to graduate with like I have 5 classes left and I have a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
That's the crazy thing about life. Like, you won't expect anything to happen the next day. I could be fucking dying the next day.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know, bro. You know?
R.I.P. Eli.
R.I.P. me, dog. Cooper's gonna get a screwdriver, throw a banger in my fucking funeral.
Little baby up in there.
Little baby.
Some 4PF in there.
Little baby's up on his casket. Shout out my label SB. I'm in this bitch of TV.
Yeah, shout out to blue collar workers, dog.
People from other funerals. He was a great guy.
He was a great guy.
Shout out Eli.
Like
Shout
that
out Eli
was like, guts. That was like a 30,000 foot view. But no, even when I got to school, I was like, the first 2 years I got there, I was like, I'm just gonna get in, get this shit done. I'm already getting old. And then all of a sudden I joined like all my shit. I'm in like the IT club, the fraternity, and then I get these littles. Like I have 2 littles, awesome people, Hunter and Haley. Hunter's like the fucking smartest kid I ever met. Literally smartest kid ever. And they're kind of like, they kind of help me like that drive going. That's what they're like. I don't know. They just motivate you every single day. They look to me as a mentor, and I look back to them actually as a mentor to me too, because I'm just like that close with them. Throw ideas off each other, but yeah, like I said, like Eli was saying, like you don't know what the hell is gonna happen tomorrow. I went there with a plan, and that plan changed 2 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true what you said though, because you know there's a lot of new guys coming in, and when you have the opportunity to teach them, it drives you a little more, you know.
Yeah.
And they look up to you, and they're like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
Like Eli just shouted out his mentor. What was his name? Hector.
My boy Hector Romero, boy.
Yeah, like
shout out to Macomb.
yeah, because you look up to him and he sees you're probably busting your ass for him. So this guy's gonna love you. You're gonna love him, man. It's mutual, you know.
Pretty much, dog. Like, man, that's I don't know. That's it. That's how I am in life, dog. You gotta be. Listen, let me say one thing. If you ain't loyal and you don't have a drive, don't even fucking bother talking to me, dog.
Oh, really?
If you ain't
That's
loyal,
gonna be
and you got a drive, like, dog, that's it. I'm right here, dog. I'm over here. Like, dog.
No.
Yo, his
really?
funeral, I'm gonna have that up at the front door at the funeral home. If you ain't loyal, you ain't gonna drive. Don't even come in here.
Fucking come
Don't
in.
even come in. Don't even come in.
Fact. I mean, it really shows like you are who you hang around with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's at the end of that's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
those
No, I mean,
good people, good friends, and help each other grow, and you guys will go far in life.
Like
Yeah, dude, there's no need to be stressing in life. Like
honestly,
at the end of the day, no one's gonna hold your hand, so you gotta make your decision on your own and do your own thing. You can't be worrying about people.
And one thing is you can never hold grudges because like 10 years down the road, you're married, have kids, you never know that you're never gonna see that fucking person again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you don't know. Like we were just talking about, life changes. 2 years playing.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm gonna see so and so 2 years from now, so I'm not gonna hold a grudge on them.
Right.
That's only gonna make my shit worse down the line. I'm gonna be thinking about the past, about some stupid shit.
like fucking Carol Baskin, bro. That fucking cunt.
Yeah, literally, that's what drove him crazy. If you look at the
That's
show,
what drove him crazy.
over 5 year period, he went crazy off one fucking person.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I learned
like,
that with
He
I learned
ruined
that
his
with Joe
zoo.
and Eli off the bat, man. Like,
Yeah.
you keep your friends around, Joe and Eli and Solus too, man. Like, and David. I mean, I don't know David that well, but I mean, you're a good guy. I mean, I'm gonna keep you in my corner,
Appreciate
I
you,
mean,
bro.
It's
David, they were asking about that earlier on Xbox. They were like, "How'd you and David meet?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. This guy started coming to my little league baseball games and hang around and talk."
All right. Oh,
Stupid.
shout out to Luke.
I'd sit there, I'd bust my ass. I'd be catching line drives, hitting home runs, fucking people. Wow, they'd be like, "Dave, your son, he's so tall." And I'm sitting there thinking, "Fuck you talking about? My brother's not even here." And they're like, "Oh, it's right over there." And I'm like, "It's not my fucking brother. Leave me alone."
So the story of how I met Joe, right? So good friend Shay Kreider, he's in the military. Shout out to Shay, defending our country down in what is he, El Paso right now?
Yeah.
Jimmy Seymour, baby.
And Seymour too.
Shout out
I'm
the
really
gang.
good friends with
Shout out the
Shay.
gang. Shout out the gang real quick.
Shay's little brother Luke
Shout out.
played on this guy's team, baseball team. So Shay always asks me if I want to go up to the games. Next thing you know, I show up in my Silverado, and there's a guy who drives the same one, Joe's dad, and he's a really talkative guy, so he comes over to me and starts talking to me like, "What year did you get your truck?"
sounds like
Dave.
it sounds like him.
Dave.
So I was actually
Hey,
really close with Dave, not even knowing Joe was this guy.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
literally. And like I'd see Joe or I'd see Dave at 7-Eleven pull up and he's like, "Hey, nice truck." And I'd be like, "This motherfucker." That's the same damn truck.
Seen it when he sold it. It was like a piece of him was gone. It's like, "I heard you sold it and got an Escape." He's like, "I'm happy for you, but fuck, it ain't the same."
And one thing too is like the same thing with Shay. Like I haven't seen Shay in like 2 years, and then we just hit up the bar and it'd be like pick right back up. Like you guys, like 2 years, I'm back in a call right now. Like even your dad, that one day, I'm sure he probably still talks about it. He stalled in the middle of E-Course, snowy ass day. I had to push him into McDonald's parking lot. I pulled my car into McDonald's. I'm like, "Where the fuck do you go?" His truck. He ran off. My buddy I was with, he was like, "Yeah, he just ran."
It's fucking awesome.
I just did a foul day. I got a dip real quick. I got a warrant.
I just see Dave doing that, dude. Like, oh,
But I
shit.
guess he worked right next door or something like that. Like,
He did, right next to where Dunham's used to be.
yeah, and like, cause I was with my group and we just got done with a project for a class, and Mike was like, I was like, "Where'd Dave go?" He's like, "I don't know, man. He just took off running." So I went up and made sure like his truck was locked because he left it in the McDonald's parking lot, and I was like getting into shit.
Shit.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Awesome.
I learned that early on, though. I've known Joe since I was 6 years old, man. If you got good people in your corner, keep them there.
Yeah.
Me and Joe became friends because we were on a fucking hit list together. That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, God. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Eli met
I
him.
know John probably the longest though.
The first
Oh,
one,
yeah.
man.
So I was like, what, like 5 years
Yeah,
old?
because your brother was a year ahead of me in school, and then like Shay was on your block too, and Shay was my age.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
David, man, I'm glad you're back and we're doing this stuff, buddy.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. School has been crazy, but I just have 5 classes left and got shit to do now.
Hell yeah.
I'll get a nice cigar going soon.
I hated
I ordered
Eli's so
50.
much.
They're coming in the mail Monday.
Have a problem. No, fuck it. He smokes
Yeah.
all 50 of them in one night.
Which
Jesus
we still
Christ.
need to do a celebratory cigar
He's
show.
walking around. I was like, shut up, Darth Vader.
No, this is awesome. I like deep shit like this.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah, man. It's a
I
good
hated
time.
Eli so much when I first met him. I really hated him so much.
Yeah, try
And then
fucking
the-
having me in the middle. I got one buddy's like, dude, thanks for bringing me to the group. We can do so much stuff. My other, fuck that kid. He's a troublemaker. I don't want him anywhere around us. And I'm like, fuck, how can I make this work?
I was a hater. Don't get me wrong. But,
I'm just driving around my Ford 500, dog, just minding my business.
First time we go up north, I think this is a bad idea. I don't think we should be doing this. He's like, I don't think you need to bring me. He's like, you shouldn't associate yourself with that type of crowd.
No, because bro, I knew Eli in football, and I don't know. I just never I never liked him. I was like, fuck this guy, man.
We came down to it though. Soul was there for that conversation. The reason why he hated me is because we were fucking in driver's ed's class, and this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no. Yes.
You talk shit to me in driver's training. You're not slick, bro.
No.
So this motherfucker Tutorick was like, "Hey, we gotta go down to Lincoln Park and go get a tire change." Like, first of all, this is legal as fuck. Why the fuck we driving down to a fucking shop to get a tire change? And this motherfucker Justin Hassan, it was me, Justin, and Daniel fucking Williams. So fucking he's in there. Justin's like, Justin is looking at my shoes for one. He's looking at my shoes. He's like, "Hey man, those are nice shoes." I was wearing like 2013 Air Maxes, green as fuck.
Yeah,
Green. He's like, "How much you pay for those?" I said like 190. And he was like, ever since then he hated me.
No. It wasn't just like that. I said, how much were your shoes? He goes, this look exactly. 190. I was like, okay, man. Like, I was just asking what your shoes were. And
little do you know,
that was it.
My freshman year, I watched the kid get his ass jumped in the Kennedy fucking gym for a pair of Retro 11s.
I wasn't going to jump you in a tire shop.
That's why
What
that's
the
why I
hell,
was
man?
like, man, should I really tell him how much I paid for these bitches? So I said, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I said, damn, 190 for you, 190 for him. I thought this kid was about to jump me for my shoes.
Speaking of nice Retro 11s, Joe Nagy has a pair of Space Jam.
And then,
Thanks to Solus.
Provided by me.
That's my supplier.
It was in the what parking lot was that? Midway Golf.
Fuck you guys. Those are nice ass shoes.
Hang on, bro. Do you still got them?
Fuck yeah. You know anybody wants to buy them? Hit my line.
Solus talked so much shit to me when I first met him, bro. I had him in Sadi's history class, man.
Sadi.
By the way,
Oh, Brian? Brian's the man.
Shout out to
He was a
Busadi.
fucking legend, dude.
But, I remember Solus was I'm not gonna say any names, but Solus trying to fuck around with this one chick. And we sat right next to each other. And I sat behind Solus, and Solus was always trying to make moves on this girl. And I'd be like, man, why are you trying to flirt with her, man? She don't want you. And Solus would be like, Solus would go, shut the fuck up, you'll never have a girlfriend in your life. He would get so pissed at me every day. And
Next thing you know, Justin's one of my best friends now.
And I did the same thing. I was like, fuck this kid Solus. I don't same thing. It's just funny, man.
Yeah, life turns around real quick.
It's just funny. Joe came up to me in second grade, full Dave Nagy, like, hey, what's your name, pal?
with the lippin and everything.
Yeah, with the grizzly pouch. And
I was like,
Alright.
hey, you want to be friends? I was like, you want to be my friend?
I remember thinking, who is this guy coming up to me?
Hey,
But then, but here we are, 14 years later.
I met Solus, was just like, man, those are nice, cool shoes and fucking physical science. I said, yeah. Fucking next thing you know, me and him started talking ever since.
Fuck yeah.
sitting at a lunch table.
I remember, I think I got back from Texas. I think it was like junior year, or I think it was senior year. I walked through the doors because I just got back from Texas. Eli's like, damn, you dark as fuck.
Fuck!
Like, dark.
Oh, the first time I met David was at Joe's bonfire. And I was like, I don't know who this character is, so I'm just gonna mind my business. Fucking,
Fucker turns on fade to black. He's running around with a torch in his hand.
He turned on fade. He turned on fade to black. This guy's like 3 Miller Lights in. He goes, "Man, Kirk Hammett's the most underrated guitar player ever." I'm like, I like this guy. I like this dude.
I appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
How did
man.
we meet, David? We met. Yeah, Jones Bonfire, right? Some shit like that. Xbox? No. When the fuck did we meet?
I met a while ago on them Skype calls. Solus brought you in on them Skype calls
Mhm.
back in the day. But the first time I ever hung out with you was at Joe's house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah. And then you said something, damn, bro, you. Never mind. that was my vaping days, man.
Man.
Right, Bob,
Eli
dude.
used to blow
All you hear is,
Eli used to blow
what's
balls.
up?
You
Eli
remember
had-
the car that went up
I
north?
remember that.
All you
shit,
heard
bro.
was.
I
What's
used
going
to
on,
used to
man?
have it right in the center of your
Yeah,
fucking car,
no.
right there, bro.
I remember Eli. I used to pull up next to him every bonfire we have between us. Be like, try 110, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We used to try different watts. We used to see how.
And then everybody would be like, fuck you guys.
They could go over there,
Yeah.
looking at people in the eye and shit.
It was always me, bro. They would always be like, try to hold it in for 9 seconds, bro. You can't do it.
After a bonfire one night, I go inside, I take a shower, I'm laying down, and I get 4 missed calls from Eli Gutierrez. I'm like, it's weird.
That's weird.
He goes, come out front. I'm like, oh, he's like, my car's dead. You know, can you give me a jump?
Oh, 6 Sundays in a row?
Pull my
All
truck around. I, pop the hood. I'm fired up. I got the lights on. We get everything hooked up. He goes, man, I had a kill switch on, bro. My bad.
I
Fucking
remember,
5.
I remember that. I had my F-150, and
Dude.
Eli goes, hey, man, can you give me a jump? I'm like, really? How's your car die so much? And he goes, look, you know me, had the kill switch on.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Eli, you remember when you were whipping that car and I dropped the fart spray in that bitch?
You a dickhead, bro. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, bro.
Jesus Christ.
To this day,
Oh,
I still
man.
regret selling that fucking car, man. I missed that fucking
I
car.
liquid assed this
You almost
car.
killed me in that
Had to
car.
whip the block.
God, Sola sends me Snapchat memories from the back seat of that car. I'm like, what the hell?
That fucking car was literally the fucking domestic version of fucking of a Bentley. You felt like you were in luxury back there, bro.
He had an
I-
actual fucking clock in that
Yeah,
bitch.
dude.
That's like a watch. Shit
No,
was
bro,
fucking sick.
I went to Eli's car one time and I said, "Man, this is a nice ass car." He goes, "Nah, fuck this car, bro. I hate this piece of shit." I'm like, "All right, dude. Like, whatever."
Next thing you know, I'm burning tire and shit, like fucking revving the shit out of it, like ruining that fucking car down. Man, I remember.
I remember.
I'm
I
sitting
did
at Kennedy High School, sea lunch, 10:30 in the morning. We're trading Doritos. You got girls fighting over iced tea and hot fries. It's a good Thursday.
Yeah.
The kids I'm sitting with,
You sure it wasn't Chicken Nugget Tuesday?
trade chicken nuggets every day.
Oh, yeah.
Out on Wednesday,
Get you a tray real quick, man. I'll give you $1.
we're sitting there, and the kids that I sat with, they were
I got reduced lunch. Fuck it.
they were in a disagreement with this younger kid who was much shorter. And I look over, and this kid reaches in his backpack, and I'm like, "Oh, this is it!" Like,
About to convert.
I was like, "This is when like
I hit a 3.9 in a 40-yard dash so quick.
went on," and I was just like, oh, man, "That kid always had a reputation for, like being crazy." I probably ran like a 4:40 flat out of the cafeteria.
Not that day, Joe.
Eli's the only kid down there in the hallway with me. I was like, all right, real one. It's like, next day, go back there, trading chicken nuggets, Doritos, hot fries. I sit in the same damn seat, and I look over there. Fucking kid Eli came back. He goes, man, I'm going to sit with you from now on. I was like, and then he's like, man, is your name Joe? I'm like, yeah. He goes, heard of you. I'm like, aren't you Eli? Yeah, I heard of you too. He's like, Hey, what up, bro? You play baseball, and that was it. That was it.
I remember seeing a
That's
video of
right.
Eli fighting a kid.
Oh. You talk about Ice JJ Fish?
Jesus Christ.
It's back when Eli was skinny.
Back when I was weighing 140 pounds, addicted off Adderall. I was addicted off Adderall.
It's weird though, because Eli said the same thing to me. I think when I first when I first talked to him, he goes, "We had English class senior year." And he goes, "Hey, you going to Joe's after school?" I'm like,
They just show up at my house randomly.
and I never
You
knew.
have to look for the white F-150 and the silver 500 parked out front with the leather seats.
And I was like,
Literally how it was.
and I never talked to Eli probably like more than 2 words before that. I'm like, yeah. He goes, "You Justin?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I heard of you." Anyways, you going to Nagy's after school? I'm like, who is this guy, bro? Why is he?
I was already a journeyman in high school. That's why I was like, "I fuck it. You ready going to Joe's house?"
He was talking to me like we've been boys for like 2 years. I'm like, who are you, man? But no, when me and Eli started really getting along was when we were fucking shit-faced at McDonald's and meat and mayo. That was fun. Remember that? Remember those days, Eli? We were yelling at the
Yo, at the
McDonald's.
cashier register, she was like, "Why are you yelling?" I'm like, "Give me a fucking McChicken right now."
We're yelling across from the corner booth. We're like, "Give us a Sprite! Hurry up!"
Good days.
Good time.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking
Dude,
insane.
get you up there, dude.
I miss that fucking car so much. I fucking miss that 500.
Well, Dave misses a Silverado, so.
That was good. That was a good truck, man. That was a good truck. I put a lot of money into it. Had to replace a fuel pump. Fuck everything.
Me
Listen,
too.
from the outside it was shitty. From the inside it was clean as fuck. I was like, how do you do that?
On my Silverado?
No, I'm talking about
What?
Dave's, man.
Dave's,
Oh,
bro.
mine was too. Fuck.
Dude, inside Dave's truck was mint, bro. It was mint.
It was literally fucking like, fuck.
The outside, you look like you drove through fucking Verdansk on Warzone.
It looked like you went up the fucking Devil's Hole and Bundy Hill like 17 times and said, "I can make it."
It looked like it drove through Gulag.
Through Gulag.
He said, "Can you respawn me? I lost it again."
Jesus Christ. Scary.
So,
Wrap
yeah.
that shit up, JY.
All right. Well, so I guess this is the end of the podcast, but I wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I'm not sure what's going to be their schedule. we're kind of shooting for like a weekend thing, especially when this slows down. But as of right now, we're going to try and upload. I guess I don't know when this is going to go up, probably in the middle of the week or the next weekend. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed like just this kind of like freestyle type of podcast, but we're going to try and get a routine together and everything going. And then we're going to have vlogs soon. As this slows down, obviously, going on trips, up north or just hanging out and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you guys wanted to say bye, all that stuff.
Bye, everybody.
Listen,
Alright,
still to this day, fucking Justin Chubbs and Brian Richards.
Brian
This
Richards.
fucking deal we have going on, you guys still fucking lost. This deal is still up,
That's-
We love
motherfuckers.
you.
Podcast
We love
let me know.
We love you guys. All right, you guys are
Charles
cool.
and Brian are going to hit you up and say, "What the hell? We get it."
We love you guys. You guys are good people, but you fucking lost. So
All right.
challenge us, all right? Let's go re-up, all right?
All right, boys. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.